Hello friends, and thank you for coming back. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos. Today we have a terrible crime that happened on April 2021. A pregnant 27-year-old woman whose body was discovered floating in a lagoon. Her name was Keishla Rodriguez Ortiz. Her body was found 2 days after her family had reported her missing. She was murdered by the former professional boxer from Puerto Rico, Felix Jomar Verdelho Sanchez, who was born on May 19, 1993, and competed and won the World Boxing Organization Latino lightweight. Verdelho surrendered to the authorities in May 2021 to face federal charges in the killing of his girlfriend, who was pregnant. He was convicted in July 2023 of the murder as well as the kidnapping and killing of an unborn child. Keishla was a young Puerto Rican woman who was an animal lover and worked in a pet store taking care of animals. She was a very sweet young woman who always put her family first. She also had 2 dogs that she loved so much and took good care of them. Authorities claim that Verdelho Sanchez and the witness shackled Rodriguez Ortiz to a cinder block and fastened her arms and feet with wire. Once there, they drove over to the bridge and dropped Rodriguez Keishla into the river. Rodriguez Ortiz's horrifying femicide in April 2021 shocked the U.S. territory. Verdelho Sanchez was convicted guilty of kidnapping Rodriguez Ortiz and her unborn child after a protracted trial that lasted many weeks. For each conviction, a life sentence is required. Rodriguez was still alive when she was tossed into the sea, according to a pathologist who gave testimony in the trial. Luis Cadiz Martinez, who was also charged in the case, provided assistance. Cadiz Martinez was a key witness in Verdelho Sanchez's trial after pleading guilty and working out a plea agreement with the prosecution. Verdelho Sanchez allegedly forced Rodriguez Ortiz to have an abortion before to her death, according to Cadiz Martinez's testimony. The joy of knowing what that life might have been was lost to Keishla Rodriguez Ortiz and her unborn baby because she was stolen from a family who loved her, according to Muldrow. We hope that Keishla's family finds some measure of comfort through this process. Together with the Puerto Rico Public Safety Department, Puerto Rico Police Bureau, and Puerto Rico Justice Department, the FBI conducted the investigation. Keishla's funeral was televised, and a large number of individuals attended because it impacted many lives. Her parents, Keishla Ortiz and Jose Antonio Rodriguez, were very appreciative for the emotional support they received from many people, bringing flowers, balloons, and plush animals to the funeral. "Today was not something I wanted," Keishla's mother said during the funeral in 2021. In a press conference held outside the funeral home, Ortiz remarked, "It is a really difficult circumstance for the family. We are both experiencing pain that cannot be described. The mistreatment of women must end," the mother and father said. A federal grand jury charged Puerto Rican boxer Felix Verdelho Sanchez and a second individual at the same time for her slaying. Attorney Stephen Muldrow announced in a statement that Verdelho Sanchez and the second man, Luis Antonio Cadiz Martinez, were charged with 1 crime of carjacking resulting in death, 1 count of kidnapping leading in death, and 1 count of killing an unborn child. Additionally, a count of carrying and using a firearm during and in connection with a violent crime was brought against Verdelho Sanchez. Her disappearance was the first time that a pink alert, which permits the deployment of specific law enforcement resources to find missing or abducted women, was activated in Puerto Rico. She was dressed in the scrubs she had worn to work at the pet salon. Felix Verdelho was found guilty of 2 offenses in the death of his 27-year-old pregnant lover. After a 25-week trial, the jury heard gory details of the April 2021 killing of Keishla Rodriguez, shocking the U.S. territory. The sentence will be heard on November 3, 2023, and the district judge Pedro Delgado Hernandez could sentence Verdelho to life in prison. This was a very tragic story that moved everybody who heard about it. It is so sad that there are people as horrible as the Felix Verdelho. Hope he suffer as much as Keishla suffered when he was killing her and her baby. Now I want to thank you for watching the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.